Hey, I am Teresa and I'm going to be presenting some design implications for robot gaze behaviors in multi-party interactions. So this analysis actually stems from our prior work, in which two humans were interacting while trying to describe a word to the robot, which had to try to guess it. But the real goal of these studies was to understand if through non-verbal communication, namely the robot gaze, we could balance the participation between the two humans. And indeed, we find that different behavioral policies can affect human participation. But the question remains, and in particular for a multi-party setting, how exactly is this happening? We set to answer this question by analyzing specific robot gaze actions and seeing how they are affecting momentary conversational dynamics, namely turn length, that is how long a human is speaking at once, participation and evenness from a more micro-level analysis, and if the human impression of the robot differs. Now, given that robots will be an important part of future multi-party interactions, it is essential to understand how we can design these verbal and non-verbal behaviors in order to achieve interaction goals. So, for these two studies, the robot was able to perform three types of gaze actions. It could either look at the speaker, look at the listener, or perform gaze aversion, that is, looking away from the face of the participant. We had a total of 51 interactions composed of 4 different behavioral policies, which are combinations of these gaze actions. We had conversational history through voice activation detection, and also how the humans perceive the robot through their answers to the questionnaires. And the analysis is pretty simple. We'll look at what the robot was doing either during a human conversational turn or during a phase of the interaction, which is around 5 minutes. And then we see if these behaviors are in any way affecting these different aspects of the interaction. Now, the results are interesting, but let me give you a specific example of a recommendation that might be used. If the goal of the interaction is to produce longer terms, then we are interested in developing a behavior that looks more at the speaker, but also combines it with some moderate gaze aversion. However, this may come at the expense of causing more discomfort in the human and also having a less balanced participation. So this work is evaluating how momentary robot gaze patterns in a multi-party interaction are reflecting in these different aspects of the interaction. Now, when crafting gaze behaviors, these findings may be taken into account according to the goal of the interaction. Thank you so much for your attention, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions.